Jim, we're still around and we have a lot more show, a lot more wrestling to cover here. As I was saying, we have a lot of questions that have, what do you have?
Huh?
What do you have? You have some kind of paper.
I've just got something I'm reading while you're talking. We got some of the readers. You know, we have an incredibly astute viewership and listenership, and the Cult of Cornette members. They're well-learned individuals on a variety of subjects. And it was in the news recently that the Fulham Football Club that Tony Khan operates, manipulates, sometimes masturbates, was relegated. They were put down. We couldn't explain what relegating was. It was they've been demoted. But and this brought into account a lot of the animosity that the British people have and the English football fans have for Tony Khan in general. Well, now we have an email that explains what relegation is and a little bit about the background of their football club. Would you like to hear about this? How Tony's doing in his other professional sports venture?
Sure.
Hi, Jim and Brian. See, he did mention you. This is from Sam in London. You guys seemed a little confused by what relegation is in an English football context, so I thought I'd give you a crash course in the structure of English football as well as a brief comparison of Fulham Football Club under the Khans compared to their previous owner. The English Football League consists of 96 teams which are divided into 4 divisions. The divisions have changed names over the years. For ease, I will refer to them by their original names of Division 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, that's helpful. Division 1 currently being denominated the Premier League, so they're the best of the best. Division 1 consists of 20 teams and the others of 24. Each team in the division plays every other team in the division at their home stadium, meaning each team plays each other twice over the course of a 9 and a bit month season. If you win a game, you get 3 points. If you draw, you get 1. If you lose, you get none. At the end of the season, the teams in each division are ranked in order of points, and the teams at the top of Division 1 are the English Football League champions. The top 5 to 7 teams in Division 1 are selected to represent England in competition the following year against the top teams from other European leagues. And the team at the bottom of Division 4 is relegated from the Football League, being replaced by the team who finished top of the far more complex non-league pyramid, which eventually contains every registered club in England. The teams that finish in the bottom 3 of Division 1 and the bottom 4 of Divisions 2 and 3 are relegated to the division below and are replaced by the teams that finish at the top of the division below them, with 1 promotion spot to each division determined by a 4-team playoff. So this is just as easy to understand as the rules of AEW. Fulham Football Club is London's oldest football club, founded in the 1870s, but they have never been a particularly successful team. By the 1990s, they had reached their lowest ebb. They were struggling in Division 4 and facing the prospect of being relegated from the Football League altogether. At this point, an eccentric millionaire, Muhammad Al-Fayed, owner of Harrods, bought the club and oversaw a large investment in the team, which proved hugely successful. Fulham charged up the Football League structure and eventually became firmly established in the Premier League Division 1 and began competing for and at times obtaining the coveted top 7 positions that gave entry to lucrative European completion. However, despite the on-field success, Mr. Al-Fayed's relationship with the fans was souring, and after a particularly ferocious backlash to his decision to erect a statue of Michael Jackson on the club's home ground, he sold the club to Shahid Khan. Fulham were promptly relegated to Division 2 and have since become a yo-yo team. That is, one that is relegated one year and promoted the following, never able to establish themselves in the top division. I hope this makes things clearer for you both when you hear news of British opinion of Tony Khan. Well, I'll tell you what, that couldn't be clearer in my mind now. The entire summary of the rules and the standings and the way that these things are determined and figured out over there in the English Football League. I think that anything that could possibly be written about the way that football teams are ranked is right here in this one email. Do you agree, Brian?
I don't know, I guess.
I don't have a goddamn clue still to this, after I've just read this thing, what the fuck they're doing over there, but apparently Fulham is not a very good club, and the only time that they were a good club, the people revolted when they put up a statue of Michael Jackson. Got questions?
Nope, and I know you don't have answers. So this is where we are right here, drowning together on the drive-thru.